Hey, writers and book lovers alike, welcome back to You Can Write Too. I'm Aléce, and for today, let me just say, can we take a moment to appreciate that I have a little character now? Isn't she so cute? I thought it would be fun so you guys can actually see me or my OC. Since I don't show myself online, I thought that would be, I guess, cool to connect with you guys in that way. So I hope you love her. But for today's video, I wanted to talk about if there are any alternatives to NaNoWriMo this November. Of course, November for me right now is 2 days away. It's Thursday, October 30th. Hopefully I can get this out today or tomorrow. I'm hoping it's out today though, because I just kind of want to knock it out because it's been a while since me and my mom have posted a video. But anyways, yeah, we're just talking about if there's any alternatives to NaNoWriMo and what NaNoWriMo was. That sounds so sad to say that, but let's just talk about it. And before we get officially started, me and my mom have books available on Amazon, always linked in the description box down below. She came out with her first novel titled The Anointed, The Hartford's Deception a couple months back, so go check that out if you haven't already. All of our books are either linked down below, and if you don't see them down below, then they're linked in our about section on our YouTube channel. We also have an Instagram under You Can Write Too. And yeah, so that's basically it. Minus we have a website called jpublishingllc.com, which needs to be updated. But we will get to all of that in good time. But for now, you guys didn't come for me blabbering, you came for the video title. So I thought I should look it up and tell you guys a little bit about what NaNoWriMo used to be, if you don't know what that is. NaNoWriMo, short for National Novel Writing Month, is an annual creative writing event where participants attempt to write a 50,000-word novel in 30 days in November. And apparently, it was founded in 1999. And it was designed to encourage writers of all levels to overcome writer's block and procrastination by focusing on the quantity of words produced rather than the quality of the draft. And yeah, so basically, people would join this through the website. At least that's one way I almost signed up for NaNoWriMo. I actually never did it through the actual website, but 2 years ago, I kind of mentally made a note to do it myself, just without, logging in and actually signing up for the challenge. And then I convinced my mom to do it too, so we kind of did it on the side on our own. And it was so fun because we both came up with really cool dystopian book ideas, which she is already done with that book. It didn't take us, we did not finish the book in 1 month, nor did we get to 50,000 words in a month, but we still have those stories that we still are working on. Like I said, my mom finished the first draft of it already. Me, on the other hand, mine is a little longer. I have about 160 pages in there, but it's just a lot of, I love that book so much. I've vaguely kind of mentioned it. I call it Project Air, and the three main characters are siblings, and it's just a beautiful multi-point of view book. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about, though. So anyway, so NaNoWriMo doesn't exist anymore, and the reason I personally found out, and let me know down below if you guys know other reasons, which I might just look that up too, just to give some more info on it. But I heard that they kind of supported the use of AI with creative writing, which, if you are like a true writer that appreciates the craft, that desires to do this, you know how honestly horrible that sounds. And before you guys say anything, I'm not talking about if someone like this this company that I will be talking about later called Pro Writing Aid, like they have AI to help with editing the draft and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure, I've never personally used it, but according to Abby Emmons, which I watch her on YouTube, and if you are interested in writing at all, you've probably heard of her too. She's mentioned it, and I think it kind of helps writers, I think, like edit their books or whatever. I don't know too much about that, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like actual people allowing AI to write their books for them, or write a big chunk of it, or write some of it. Like that's just insane to me. It's kind of like when people use AI art and then use it as like book covers and stuff like that. Like that is just something that gives me the ick. But anyway, so I'm gonna see what specifically NaNoWriMo did so I can give you guys the full details on why they got dismantled. Okay, so it says the NaNoWriMo organization is shutting down due to a combination of long-term financial struggles. Oh yeah, that was one of the things. I forgot about that. And recent community backlash over issues like content moderation failures and the controversial acceptance of AI-generated text. While the organization's specific circumstances led to its closure, the NaNoWriMo concept of writing a 50,000-word novel in November can continue independently through community-run groups and online forums. So yeah, I thought so. So they say like the AI generated text in the challenge was a final point of contention for many members. So I know a lot of you, like I said, participated in this, and some of you may be like, what am I supposed to do now? Do I just do it myself? Is there another way? So I'll tell you guys the first thing is Pro Writing Aid is doing one. I think it's like Novel November or something like that. And apparently a lot of people are unsure about Novel November with Pro Writing Aid because they use so much AI powered writing tools and things like that. But again, I don't know too much about them, so I can't, this video isn't convincing you guys to just support these alternate NaNoWriMo websites and challenges. It's really just giving you guys ideas if you want to pick and choose what you specifically want to do. As for me, I'm going to participate in, well, I still call it NaNoWriMo, even though NaNoWriMo doesn't exist anymore. But I'm going to do it myself again. I don't really do it to support or like put my story up on their websites. I just do it in my own time. And I'm going to be working on, this is really cute. It's a little pirate story. And I kind of have the general plot. I know it's going to be a dual point of view between a pirate and someone else. I don't want to say too much because I do not have basically anything on here, but I only have a couple pages, but it's just gonna be so cute and beautiful, and I hope to give you guys some info on it. But I'm on Pro Writing Aid's website, and it says 50,000 words, 30 days, one novel. Go from blank page to first draft with Novel November. You've dreamed of writing a novel, now it's time to actually do it. Join thousands of writers around the world pushing through doubt, distraction, and writer's block to write 50,000 words in 30 days. So join us, it's free. Track your word count wherever you want, write. Measure your progress directly in Word, Scrivener, Google Docs, or your favorite app. No copy paste required. Okay, well, I like that, so you don't have to actually do it on the website per se. But I guess at that point, you could have your progress. I guess if you start on a blank page, you can see if you accomplish 50,000 words if you look in a Google Doc or a Word document. And I've never used Scrivener, but let me know what you guys think about Scrivener. I might make a video on trying out Scrivener or something. But yeah, so very interesting. So yeah, like I said, Abby Emmons talks about this. Yeah, so I want to know what you guys think on Pro Writing Aid as a company. Do you think they use AI too much? Do you think it's fine because of how they use AI or how they allow writers to use AI? Let me know. I'm really curious. Okay, so now I'm just looking up alternatives to NaNoWriMo to give you guys some ideas on other options. Apparently there's something called the Reedsy Novel Sprint. I didn't know that, and there's something about the AutoCrit Novel 90 challenge. So apparently the Reedsy Novel Sprint is a November-long writing challenge with prizes and agent connections. Whoa, okay. I think I've heard of Reedsy before. And then AutoCrit Novel 90 is a 90-day challenge running from October to December. Ooh, that's a little more like a little less stressful, don't you think? That provides more time to complete a draft with daily word targets, live streams, and coaching from best-selling authors. And apparently there's one called Shut Up and Write. It's an international community that offers online and in-person write-ins and year-round challenges. Not really sure if that's really a actual like alternative to NaNoWriMo, but let me know what you guys think about that. So they have a couple of these, but I'll stick with those ones. So I'm gonna actually look at Reedsy's website. Okay, so Reedsy.com. It's a really cute picture. I'm gonna try to put these up on the screen. Write 50,000 words in 30 days. Ready to start. So they have a countdown for join the challenge starting on November 1st. Interesting. So this is basically, NaNoWriMo. So first place, second place, and third place all get a literary agent intro. Third place gets $1,000. Second place gets $2,500. And first place gets $5,000. So they get a 30-minute meeting with a literary agent. That's crazy. Interesting, but that one you can't copy and paste from another Word document. So you have to do it specifically through the website, if I read that correctly. So now we're going to look at AutoCrit Novel 90 and see what that's about. Okay, so they basically had a whole couple of paragraphs talking about how, amazing NaNoWriMo was and, their rise over 25 years, etc., etc. So, and they talked about their controversial downfall, of course. So they have Novel 90 Writing Challenge, a free 90-day program designed to help writers complete a novel or novella draft. Following the summer event, we'll also be hosting the challenge again in the fall of 2025. So they clearly do this a couple times since they literally said following the summer event, they'll do it again in the fall. Novel 90 builds on what worked about NaNoWriMo while addressing some of its limitations. Instead of cramming drafting into a single month, Novel 90 provides a more sustainable 90-day timeline that accommodates different writing speeds and life commitments. I love that. Oh, they have pick your team and rally together. Team Pantser, or Team Planner, or Team Plancer. That's so cute. So for writers who thrive with detailed outlines and structural roadmaps before drafting begins are the planners. For writers who discover their stories as they write, following inspiration rather than plans is Team Pantser, and Team Plancer for those who blend planning and discovery, enjoying a mix of security and surprise in their creative process. That's hilarious. Each team is led by a published best-selling author who serves as coach, mentor, and guide throughout the 90-day journey. This approach means you're not just writing for yourself, you're contributing to a group effort with both personal and team accountability, making it harder to let yourself slip when the road gets rocky. That's really cute. I'm major Team Pantser for life, and maybe barely a planter because I usually just discovery, right? And a lot of people say it doesn't work, but it does. I mean, I have 2 published books, and I am a big pantser. Write something down if I have an idea that I do not want to forget, but in general, I just go and write in the document, put some aesthetic music on, look at a Pinterest board, and call it a day. But those have been a few alternatives to NaNoWriMo, and I hope this helps you get an idea of what you want to do now. If you want to go solo, if you want to just drop out of the challenge altogether, if you want to do one of the options. And yeah, so basically you have about 3 autocrit per writing a novel November and read the novel sprint. Let me know if there's other options, because I saw Shut Up and Write, but I don't think it's the same thing. And there's a couple of other ones, but yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's the same thing. But anyway, let me know if I missed one. Let me know if you have done one of these, if you are going to do one of these, what project you think you're going to work on. I'm just really excited about building a community with you guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want to see more long-form videos like this, let me know in the comments down below. So I love you guys so much, and always remember that Jesus loves you and that you can write too. Bye!